Hello and welcome to today's puzzle, which requires a little bit of parallel parking techniques which you'll see. To start off, let's analyze the material difference. Black is up a rook, a bishop, and a very dangerous pawn which is about to be promoted. Other than that, white's rook is hanging, and there's a checkmate threat on b2, supported by the bishop. At first glance, the situation seems extremely dire for white, and there does not seem to be a way out. As white, we might be confused whether to go on in and attack or come back and defend our rook and the checkmate threat by black. Let's go through the options one by one. If we try to take the pawn on a7, we need to be careful of backward attacks as the bishop can pick up our queen for free. The other option is queen b7 check. In that case, black has two options. The king can go to d6, which is a fine move as white cannot attack it anymore. The other option is queen d8, which can give us a false hope that we have trapped black king, and in the next move we can lift our rook up to f7, hoping to get a checkmate on d7. But that only happens if black plays any random move like trying to promote to a second queen. But that is far too optimistic, and in reality black can simply play queen b2 check, which is not a checkmate in this case, but the idea here is to trade the queens, and even though black loses its bishop in the process, and when the dust settles, that losing its bishop has no consequence, as black can play e2 next, and there's no way for white to stop the queen promotion in the next moves. Let's go back to the start of this puzzle and look at our other option, which is queen e6 check. This time our queen is supported by the pawn, and black has only one option, king to d8. Now we need to utilize the main tactical idea of this puzzle, which is called appellate checkmate. It happens when the king is trapped by two of its own pieces on the side, in which case a queen or a rook can deliver a checkmate. In this case, we have queen d6, which ends the puzzle with a checkmate. Let's go through the solution once again. We started with queen e6 check, which was possible due to a great harmony between our pawn and the queen, and also the fact that our rook is controlling the whole f-file. Black has no option but to go to d8. Then we utilize the appellate checkmate idea, which is similar to a smothered mate, as after queen d6, the queen takes away the three squares in front, while the two squares on the sides are blocked by black's own pieces. That will do it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.